Good morning, peoples. Day 5. Getting familiar with the boat. Takes me about 15 minutes to put the main up and reset the genoa. Getting familiar with what happens, how many ropes go where. Getting very easy now. Walked on the deck this morning. Wow, was it slippery. I nearly went wipe out. I'll keep the language down if I can. You never know, kids might be listening to it. Anyway, I don't go out there without the harness on, so that's one point in my favour. It's too late to worry about it once I've gone over the side and I can't swim at 5 knots, so once the boat's gone, it's gone, and I'll be out here all by my lonesome, so I don't intend going over the side. Here we go. We've got around 8 knots of wind. Pretty much constant, you know. Running about 5 knots of speed. Goes up and down a bit, but it's around 4.5 to 5.5, so I'm happy with 5 knots. A little bit less maybe. That's where we're going. Hopefully I'm going across 17 degrees 15 minutes straight through there. There's an island there and it's just above Efate Island. It was scaring me the hell out of me last night because I had to slow the boat right down because I didn't want to go through this channel here in the night time because you can't see reefs or anything, which makes it bloody hard. So I slowed it down. I was pulling about 1.5 knots. I had the motor down and a very small section of genoa up, and I put the centerboard down on the windward side, just to sort of keep, because it goes over the top of the water and it just blows sideways. So I end up going up instead of across. So the centerboard keeps it sort of in line, and it also helps the steering, takes a bit of the strain off it. I've got the motor up currently, out of the drink. As you can see, I finally sorted out the sail chute. I've got it all tied up in bits and pieces, so when I put it up this time, I won't have a bloody big tangled mess. I'll be able to just put the 2 reds up the top, 2 blues at the bottom, then just undo the ropes. And the main bit's all tied up so it doesn't get out of hand. And being a boy, never reading the manuscript, I had to read it last night and I found it's much easier to start the motor, head the boat into the wind, and the sail goes up and down with no hassle whatsoever. Just falls into the lazy jacks and goes straight up with no problem. You're heading into the wind, it keeps the sail straight back along the boom. Because the boom's over on one side, I just keep going round till the wind's dead in line along the boom. And it goes straight up and straight. I pull it up by my hand. It's only the last, say, foot that I have to put on the windlass and crank it up that bit. Everything else I pull up by hand. Don't need the windlass. Such an easy boat to drive. I can't believe it. Its seamanship is perfect. It's superb. Excellent. I'm more than impressed. The only thing I don't like is the slamming under the hull. No matter whether they're going upwind, downwind, whatever, it still slams. It's a pain in the butt. That's the sun. She's up, a bit loud. I might turn those solar panels down a bit. I'm going to crank this canopy up a bit, bring it forward. or give me another foot forward, that might be able to make me use it during the day and not cover the solar panels so much. But it's nice. I've been spending a bit of time out here laying on the bed, you know, just laying full length across there. No safety harness on when I'm out there, but well, my fishing line's still out. Haven't caught nothing yet. The lure at light, it's gone, and all the wire with it as well. The lead line. I don't know how to operate this bloody thing. That's the problem. Anyway, there's my wind generator going like a shower of shit. Was making noises when I was in Fiji, but I think a good constant run under a lot of hooks sorted it out. It might have had a bit of a dag on one of the bearings or something. There you go. Full main. She's out on a bit of an angle. As you can see, that's the centre line. Gemini 825. That's me, bro. That's me. Give it a bird. No, hang on. We'll go inside. Come in the easy way. As you can see, you've got to hang on. Bloody things leaping all over the place. That's me Genoa. Out, not quite full up, but that goes me 5 knots, so at that speed anymore it sort of comes back and catches on the rigging. And I don't particularly want either the rigging or the rope or the Genoa to be worn out or anything. As you can see, my little blue cover keeps the sun off me. Keeps the inside rather cool. That's my sheet hanging out and my pillowcase. I had the window open the other night when the bloody autopilot had a fizzy fit. And it drowned the bed. Had this bloody big stain on it from the mattress. The mattress is bloody disgusting. But it looks like it got most of the stain. It looked like it actually shit the bed. It was bloody revolting, so I washed it, chucked it in a bucket. The orange one there is me washing bucket. I've got my clothes in there. Just put some soap in, bit of Pine-A-Clean and give it a good shake and leave it there for a couple of hours. As you can see, oh shit, bang me knee. It's constantly moving, so it does it. This is me harness. It's one ripper. That's all it is. That's all it is. Put that on, goes around my chest and over my shoulders. I can't fall out of it. This is the little catch that goes on it. It's got a quick release catch on it. The other end, that goes on the safety line which I've put up, which is a boom line. I'll show you that. That's the boom line there, that rope hanging down. It goes right from the the mast, right back to the end of the boom there. Put the safety harness on that, and no matter what happens, I cannot go over the side. Well, another boring day. I want to be, hopefully I'll be going through past Vanuatu about 3 o'clock this afternoon if this wind keeps up. That gives me a 3-hour space. It gets dark here at 6 o'clock. So it gives me a 3-hour space from say 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock to get me safely past the islands. After that I don't give a shit. I'll crank it down south and go for it. But as you can see, I'm on doing 225 degrees west. It's actually southwest. West with a bit of south on it. The speedos still don't bloody work. Who gives a shit? I got underneath in VG and cleaned that, and the wheel was spinning freely, but appears it doesn't want to go anyway, so who cares? I've got the GPS, it gives me an exact speed and exact time, so, and where I am, well, we're still doing just over 7 knots. Oh, we're down to 6. Wow, 6 knots, that's wind. That little one that's changing there, the 6.4, 6.9, that's the actual wind speed. Feet, 6.5, probably 65,000 feet. It only goes down to 300 feet, my sonar. Well, I think I'm in about 8,000 feet of water, so it just flashes at me going doot doot doot. The sea temperature's 97.5 degrees Fahrenheit. You can work that out in centigrade for yourself. I couldn't be bothered. Anyway, what we got? Between 7 and 8 knots of wind. We're going to have another look. We're humping along at around 4.7.